Hello students, in this video we will discuss about structure of eye. Okay, so what is eye? So eye is a natural optical instrument, so which enables us to see the things around us by forming the images on the screen. So here screen is nothing but a retina. Okay, whatever the objects that we are able to see, right? How the or where the images formed. The images are formed on the retina. So here the retina is acting like a screen, right? So if you look at the structure of eye, so the eye consists of eyeball. Okay, the eyeball which is nearly spherical in shape. So this is the eyeball. So this is the eyeball which is nearly spherical in shape. And if you look at the front part, so the front part is nothing but the cornea, which is made up of a transparent material. Okay, so light enters. So whatever the light that is coming from outside, it enters the eye through the cornea. So it is the cornea. So this part, through this part, the light it is going to enter the eye, right? The cornea not only protects our eye, but it also helps in focusing the light. Okay. Next, behind the cornea, if you see, so behind the cornea, what we are having? We are having iris. Iris with a hole in the center. So this is the hole. Whatever the gap we are able to see here. This is also nothing but hole, which we'll call it as pupil. Now, so this is a small dark circle. So what is this pupil? So this pupil is nothing but the dark circle seen in the center of the eye. Light goes into the eye through this pupil. So whatever the light that is entering here, it goes through this pupil only, right? It is the iris that gives the eye a characteristic color. Okay, so here above the pupil, if you see, either and both the sides, up and down, we are able to see the same parts, which are nothing but iris. Alright, so what is iris? Is the actual thing which is going to give the characteristic color. Okay, so what is this color? So you might have seen some persons will be having green eyes, green or blue eyes. Okay, so whatever the color the person is having, color of the eye the person is having, it is mainly because of the color of the iris, right? The amount of light whatever is entering into the eye, it is controlled by the iris. Okay, whatever the light that is entering into the pupil, so there is nothing but eyes, it is controlled by the iris. So based on the size of the iris, the light whatever is entering, it is getting controlled, right? So if you see in the bright light, the iris expands. That means it goes down, this side it goes down and this side it goes down, so that this gap is going to be decreased. The gap or the size of the pupil, it is going to be decreased. Okay, right? So whenever the size of the pupil is getting decreased, what happens? Whatever the light that is entering, it enters through the small gap only. Okay, or through through the reduced size of the pupil, right? On the other hand, in dull light, if you see, in dull light, the iris contracts. That means the gap it is going to increase. The pupil size it is going to increase. Okay, pupil size increase and more amount of light will be entering into the eye. So this is why the pupil appears to be small during the daytime, so than in the night time. Okay, the pupil appears to be black as a light falls on it, enters the eye, and no reflection is or no light is getting reflected. Right here, if you see the center part which is known as pupil, it appears to be black in color. So why it appears to be black in color? Why? Because whatever the light that is entering, it gets transmitted completely without any reflection. So that's why the size of the pupil, it will be always in dark color or it will be always in black color, right? Next, the region between cornea and the lens. So this is the cornea, as we have seen the front part of the eye, and this is nothing but the eye lens. so which is generally in convex shape. The eye lens, it is generally in convex shape. Now the gap between the cornea and the eye lens, it is filled with a substance, transparent liquid, which we call it as aqueous humor. Okay, so aqueous humor, right? So behind the pupil is the lens. Okay, after the pupil, what we are having eye lens, so which is made up of a jelly-like substance. So why it is made up of jelly-like substance means it is made up of jelly-like substance so that its size can be changed. The size of the eye lens can be changed. Right. Now, if you see these lenses, now these lenses are tightly held by one more muscles, which we'll call them as ciliary muscles. So above the eye lens and below the eye lens, we are having muscles which are holding the eye lens, which we'll call them as ciliary muscles. Okay. Next, after the ciliary muscles, if you see the gap, whatever is there, it is filled with one more transparent material, which we'll call it as vitreous humor. Okay, right. So the light, whatever is entering and falling on the retina. So here retina is acting like a screen. Okay, right. On the retina, what we are having few more cells which are known as cones and rods. Cones, they detect the light. So they are very active to the bright light and can detect the color also. Next, if you see rods, one more type of cells which are present on the retina. So they are sensitive to the dim light. Okay, right. So after receiving the information, whatever is falling on the retina, now that information is sent to the brain through the optical nerves. Now these optical nerves, they are connected to the brain. Okay, so once the information is sent to the brain interpret and it will understand what the image is, okay, or what the object is. Okay, so this is regarding the structure of eye. Thank you, students.